Zach Edey declared for the NBA draft on Tuesday. Is he a fit for the Chicago Bulls? We're going to talk about it. But you know you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another episode for my nephew, Cognac Boy Bobby. If you like what you're listening to, go ahead hit that like button, and then go ahead push that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. Zach Edey, and shout out to my man Corn. He put me on. I did a little bit of research. Corn. Zach Edey, according to the Yahoo Sports, says the Bulls in a mock draft, the Chicago Bulls will select Zach Edey. And that kind of, that piqued my interest. You know what I'm saying? I seen a little bit. I seen a little bit of the championship game. I seen what he did over the season. Like, would he fit with the Chicago Bulls? Let's see what the Yahoo Sports said. Edey may not seem like a traditional home run swing, but for a team like Chicago that wants to stay competitive, Edey's unique talents and tools could fit their play style and give them a weapon X of sorts, wrote Corey Taluba. The 7'4" big man lost in a national championship to UConn this past season. His last 2 years with the Boilermakers were nothing short of dominant. And yes, indeed it was. Let's talk about Zach Edey. Zach Edey is 7'4", 300-something pounds, with a 7'10" wingspan. I have yet to hear those numbers in combination. A 7'10" wingspan. Naismith Player of the Year, Zach Edey, last year, the one that just passed. Holds the records for most points at Purdue with 2,516. Holds the record for most rebounds in Purdue history at 1,321. And is fourth in Purdue basketball history in blocks with 232. He set records at Purdue. Purdue ain't, Kentucky or Duke or nothing, but Purdue, they respectable when it comes to basketball. Look at all the greats that came out of Purdue. So setting career marks and being an all-time leader in points and rebounds, it's not to sneeze at because he go to Purdue. Let's think about the regular season stats for Zach Edey. He went 25, 12, 2.2 blocks by shooting 62% from the field. Huh. Now, how did he do when it comes to the postseason? When all the chips are in the middle of the table, when you need to play your best. Did them stats go up? That's what I want to know. 30, 14, and 2. Oh, I know he a player now. When you see a player, especially when they got a high output in a regular season like this, and the number goes up, when you're playing your hardest, you know you got you a player. Dominant. That's what it is. He's the Naismith Player of the Year, Zach Edey. Now, most people will say, oh, man, I don't know what he's going to do in the NBA. He's too slow. He won't be able to guard nobody at the perimeter. He's a big. You see what they do with Zubac and with the Clippers. You see what they do with Rudy Gobert with the Timberwolves. But this dude, he's not Rudy Gobert. He's not. He got a low post game. Got a little hook. left hand or right hand, and he will stuff it on anybody. And plus, he's 7'4" with a 8-foot wingspan. I'm just gonna round it off to 8 foot, because that's basically what it is. His wingspan is the size of Wimbiana. And all that being scared of defense and defense, what we've been working with for 4 years. Have y'all seen Nick Vooch play defense? Huh? So please, give me a break. Zach Edey will definitely be a welcome addition to my team, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. So let's see. What would happen if we happen to draft Zach Edey? What do we do with Vooch? Do we trade him? Do we move him to the bench? What do we do? Do you start them both? That's crazy. My opinion, you trade Vooch. I'm sorry. Zach Edey cannot be worse off than Vooch on the defensive end. When you want to talk about scoring, all that jump shooting and shooting threes, Vooch shot 20-something% from three-point range this season. Was that a positive for us or not? I don't want my big shooting threes if he only shooting 20-something%. Stay in the post. Get in the paint. I'm an OG. I'm old school. I watch Shaq. I watch Bill Cartwright. Luke Longley. Joakim Noah. Eddie Curry. That was a joke. So I want to know what y'all think in the comments, bro. Do y'all think I'm crazy? If the Bulls should the Bulls pick up Zach Edey? What else could they do? Look at this draft. Look at this draft. Does anybody stand out? There's some players. Oh, Rob from Kentucky. Oh, Shannon from Illinois. But nobody was better last season than Zach Edey. And it's time for the Chicago Bulls to stop listening to everybody else and make your own decisions. I say, get Zach Edey. What do you say? Put it in the comments. Y'all let me know, man. This has been another quick episode from CDubb and the Shy Boys podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And y'all know I'm going to catch y'all on that next one as soon as my mouse act right. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.